What's good, sneakerheads? Back here with another one. This one is super fire. Caught 3 of 3. Only picked up 2 though. Ran out of money. Before I get into it, this is going to be my last video recorded in front of this setup. I'm moving it. This studio area is going to become the baby's room. So, and we only got like a month left for that. So, I'm going to start recording in another location. But either way, and then this is going to be like a flat wall instead of a corner. So, and I'm going to have everything set up instead of just these. So, but yeah, let's get right into it. Got all these from the reservation apps and none of them online. First one from Champs. Shout out to Champs. Second one from Hibbett. Shout out to Hibbett. Yeah, so these, I've noticed a lot of people are taking L's on them. I didn't. I got lucky, thank God, because I wanted these for a while. And you know how it is, man. You gotta double up. So, flip them around. Bang. These are the size 12. Jordan 1 Retro High OG NRG Homage To Homes. And I'm just going to tell you right now, both of these shoes are the same, yet totally different. I got one from Hibbett, one from, Champs, and the roll that they use, like the leather roll, totally different on both of these shoes. It's insane, actually. They both basically feel the same, but the leather quality roll, like tumble quality and all that, totally different. So, and when I did that, had to get protected and everything. They had like their own like flame resistant box I could like look in and everything. So you know what that means, man. Super flame. So got to get ready. Well, last time I didn't have but one glove. This time I have no gloves, but I got a bag. So I don't have the luxury of having a fireproof box to open these. So I'm going to step back, open them that way, because these are like super heat. And I got 2 of them. So that's just going to be like even more craziness. So, and I even got a fire extinguisher. So, alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm opening both of these like so. Get the distance on them, Alright, and go. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh, don't let them burn. Don't let them burn. Put it out. Alright, well, it singed up the paper a little bit on this one, but no biggie. Let me just get rid of this real quick. There we go. Alright. Now, this one is my pair. Probably going to get rid of this one, and you will see why. Now, my pair. You can, they all come with their laces and everything. I'm just going to show you this first and then we'll get into it. So, see the black right there? This is the left shoe. Black one right there. It's like super tumbled and then normal tumbled. I don't know if you can see that too well. That one and then that one. It's just kind of like a rough tumble. And on the inside of this one, the white is like fairly smooth. There's a little tumble to it. And on this one, super tumble. You can see that. But this one feels like real dry. And this one actually feels, like normal leather. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm deciding to keep this pair because it's just all around a little bit better. This shoe's the same way. You can see the black on the right one. What I was talking about. There's like, it's not uniform tumble. like this one is. You can actually see that it's uniformed. This one's a little bit softer, you know, because of that, but just all around, I mean, this one's got like, you know, that's cut weird. And the Nike check on this one, I mean, you can see it's super tumbled here, but the Nike check on that is just dirty looking. You know, like it's just cut dirty. And the left shoe on this one is clean, but you can see the white on that and the super tumble on that. Smooth, super tumble. So, not to mention, you know, the tongue on this one, tongue on that one. It's just, you know, dirty and clean. So I'm not gonna, you know, review this one. I'm going to sell this one. I mean, that one's not bad. You know, I mean, if I would have got it and it was the only shoe that I got, the only pair I got, then, you know, I would have kept it and I would have been happy. But this one just has, I mean, it's got the same softness, same quality leather all the way around, except it's just more uniform tumble. The white side, you know, it's not as tumbled clearly, like on either shoe as the other one is, but can't complain. You can't win them all, you know, but they look good. So they look more like my original Chicago's did than these over here do. So, but see, the toe tumble on both of them looks like, you know, they should have used that leather on the inside. So, but done talking about these. Y'all already saw them. I'll show pictures real quick comparing the two so you can see better quality real quick. How many of y'all got pairs like this and pairs like this? You know, were yours smooth and were yours like super tumbled? So, but the cuts on this one were just a little off, so that's why I'm getting rid of it. Now, on to the main video. Now, get rid of that box. Now, this shoe was first introduced by Jordan Brand back in August of 2017, and I'm sure you were in the same boat that I was. You thought that it was going to be a sample. I was like, really? They would do that? I thought it was a custom at first, but, you know, then they came out and they said, you know, they were going to release it, and I was like, wow, that's going to be like super limited. So it didn't surprise me when they were talking about the Chicago 2,300 pairs specific for Chicago. I was like, okay, you know, I'm gonna probably have to get them for resale or whatever. But then I found out they did, you know, normal pair, probably because we were like, we want the shoes, we want them bad, and they listened, so they came out with the general release one. The crazy thing with these were, I've got a whole buttload of like Champs and Foot Locker, Hibbett, rewards points, you know, built up, and I couldn't use any of them on these, just on the Hibbett one. Hibbett let me use them, but I think later on they started realizing they couldn't use them. But Champs and Foot Locker and all them, they wouldn't let me use the rewards points on them. So same thing with the 11s, the Jeter 11s. They didn't let me use them on them either. So, but that's coming straight from corporate, so who knows. These combine the two most popular Jordan 1s. You have the band ones, then you have the Chicago ones. And I'll just leave that like this. These were kind of to commemorate not only Chicago and where Jordan's from and the two most popular shoes, but it was mainly because back in 1985, the All-Star game that Jordan was in, he wore the band ones, those, with for the dunk contest because they matched his flight suit. And then he switched over to the Chicago's for the game and played the game in it. And it's the one and only time that he wore both of them within the same weekend. Now, the one thing with this shoe that I wish was different was the tongue. I wish that they would have made the tongue out of kind of like the same material that they did the Wings 1. How it's like the same kind of leather as the shoe. I wish they would have done that. It would have been a little bit thinner, not as much padding like your typical one. But the main reason why is because you can feel this seam going all the way up. It's like a thick seam too. On the back, you don't feel it. I mean, it's not there. But you definitely feel it on the front. And unlike all the other Jordan ones, all of them are staying in place. All the tongues are staying in place and not shifted or anything because it's a split. Granted, you know, originally they were talking about this shoe being $190, and it wouldn't have surprised me because you would have had to put in a lot more work. You have a clear seam. It's a clear split seam running all the way up, including all the way down in the back. It would have made more sense since this is the same color, just to like run one heel cup all the way around. Same with up here, to run one heel or one, you know, neck line all the way around, but they didn't. They literally made the right side and the left side and just stitched them together. So to each his own, you know, whatever, but they did a heck of a job on it. But that's the reason why I wouldn't be surprised if these were $190 like originally thought. But thank God they were only $160. They only come with one pair of laces. They should have came with a white pair too, but like I said, to each his own. Now the numbered pair compared to the unnumbered pair, the only difference is on the numbered pair on the back right here, right there, you have from and for right there, just printed on this little red tab. You also have the lace tips on the numbered ones are gold. These are just typical lace tips. And they also said, I mean, besides the fact that you have a numbering on the inside right here, like on the band ones, where it said 1985, that's where the number out of 2300 is stitched right there on the collar. But it said that the number ones had Nike Air branding on the insole as well, but these do as well. So the cool thing with these are, and who else agrees with me, the tongue is the Scarface cover. Exactly, black, white, red logo. Scarface all the way. That's pretty cool. Let's get these on foot real quick. Feels just like a Jordan 1. I went ahead and put the other pair on. So, you know, a friend of mine once says he doesn't mind. He's going to wear them straight up. So, I went ahead and kept mine crispy, didn't lace them up, but they feel immaculate. They feel the same. You don't feel the crease like I thought you would, or the seam like I thought you would. Leather's really soft. Like, I mean, really soft. The neck, right up here, it feels the same as my Gatorade. So if you got a pair of Gatorades, just feel that. I mean, it's not as tumbled clearly, but the softness and the give is identical. So even the same, you know, the toe and everything else, the leather feels a lot better. And these band ones, this band one particularly feels a lot better than the original band one. The original band one that I had was like real stiff in this area and right here and whatnot, and this is like super soft leather, so good job with that. I wish they would have actually used the same type of leather on the original band one that we got last year, or the year before last, for this, this leather on that one. This is definitely one of the most unique Jordan 1s to ever drop. And it is kind of funny that they did the OG NRG. I mean, it's not an OG, but it is an OG at the same time. Just because, you know, it's two OG colorways. And it is an NRG because it's a new freeform colorway. Kind of like the gold toes and whatnot. Those were NRGs as well. It does have the connected R&D, so if you have any questions about yours, you can just check it out. That'll tell you if it's real or fake. I'm definitely going to lace swap these, probably. The cool thing, though, it has the same color midsole and outsole, white to red, that kind of brings it all together. And I'm super happy that they did that. It just takes two faces and makes it into one. Completely balanced, doesn't give it that what the colorway that you would expect, but I enjoy them. They smell like Jordan 1s. It's got a crisper, not so much glue smell, which is great. I mean, this is just more of an addiction. Smell great. You can actually smell the leather in them. I heard that the numbered pair has a little bit better quality leather, but I don't see how you can get any better without hitting, you know, pretty much shattered backboard quality. I'm just going off of this pair, though. You know, the other one was soft too, and it was actually a little bit softer, but certain areas like the white was kind of dry feeling. And I don't know if that was because it wasn't treated all the way, because it was super tumbled. I don't know why. Maybe it was just the ridges that made it feel dry. But that's crazy how you have two of the same shoe, but from two different stores, and they are completely different looking, even though they're the same. It's really weird. So, how many of y'all copped this shoe? How many of y'all took L's on it? Because there were a lot of people I saw took L's, even though all but one. I didn't get them at Foot Action, but Champs, Foot Locker, Hibbett, everywhere I put in for pretty much hit. And I'm never that lucky. So, and they were 12s too. When I went and picked them up at Champs, the lady was like, "Oh, you got a 12? How'd you get that lucky? We had only one 12." I was like, "Oh, crazy. Sorry." So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Got a lot more bangers coming. You're probably still going to see a few videos with this background, only because I'm backed up on videos right now. So, you know, got to get ready for the baby. So, but this is the last one I actually recorded with this background. So, next video, not maybe the next one, but you'll know when I start recording with the new background. It'll be totally changed. So, make sure to check out this video right here for the giveaway. We're creeping up on 500, so probably do another one for you. You'll never know. I'll let y'all know in the video as we get closer. Make sure to follow me on social media. Links are in the description. Also, there's a 10% off code in the description for a pair of sole protectors. You definitely need these. I mean, these are easy to clean, but I'm definitely going to sole protector them up because you can't go wrong with it. Why not? But yeah, how many of y'all copped them? How many of y'all took L's? How many of y'all even wanted these? You definitely had to have them for your collection, though, especially if you want something that, you know, is for Jordan or Chicago or the Bulls or whatever else. You definitely need to get these for your collection. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I will catch y'all on the next one. I hope y'all have a good one. Stay safe and peace.